I'm telling you guys 100% people are sleeping on Child, okay? I know people are out there saying that, he sucks, he does no damage. And I know why that is. It's because it was the first day, people don't have talents on them. The talent dungeon just opened. I didn't have talents on him either. I still don't have talents on him. He is literally level 1 talents, okay? I have none on him. And at this point, I'm still destroying people with it. I mean, the damage is crazy. The bow damage sucks, which is where people was coming from. If you look at the bow damage, okay? You're attacking with the bow damage. It's like, all right, 1,000 damage, whatever, blah, 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 not really impressive, right? But when you switch over to the melee form, check this out. And I think this is where people are starting to lose it. You switch over to the melee form, and look at how quickly you go through your I mean, you just chew through them, man. It's like you have the double daggers, plus the polearm, and plus it's just really, really fun, and his ultimate is huge burst damage. And yes, it is annoying that the melee has a long cooldown, so you kind of need one constellation on him if you really want to be using him a pretty decent amount, and even then you have to wait for the cooldown. But the fact that you can use a bow is still kind of nice, to be honest, because a lot of bows have really good masteries. There's a really good 5-star bow called Rust, which will work great because it'll increase his normal attack damage as well. Look at this. Look at this here. I switch back to the bow. And if you switch back, so here's how the melee works, okay? If you're using your melee form, the longer you're in the melee form, the longer the cooldown of the E is. So what's happening is people are in melee form, and they're being like, oh, he's so good, he does tons of damage, and then they're switching back over after it runs out, because eventually it runs out. You can't just use it forever, right? And then when it switch backs over, if you have it for the maximum time, you are stuck waiting like 30 seconds or something, right? It's a long, long time depending upon exactly what level you're at, etc. And so people were getting kind of frustrated by that, I think, day one, and being like, yo, his bow sucks. I can't really use the melee, so I'm not really doing much damage with him. And I think they're getting stuck on that frustration, okay? But you talent him, and I don't even have the right artifacts, right? I mean, look at this, okay? Let me show you here. Look at these artifacts, okay? They're not even good. I mean, what I have here is, look, okay, so I have a hydro damage bonus goblet. Obviously, that's what you want. But the crit rate didn't row. It's HP percentage. It's flat defense and flat attack. So no crit damage, no attack percentage, right? I mean, the gear is not perfect. I have 3 pieces of Gladiator, 1 piece of Royal, 1 piece of this, and that's just to try to optimize him. But he's going to get way better stats once I even have better artifacts on him. And look, just to prove it, talents, okay? Level 1, you get a base level 1 rise because that's the passive of him, so that's why it says level 2. But look, I haven't even leveled the talents at all, not one. Whereas the talents on my Diluc are basically done. Look, this one's level 8, this one's 6. I need these pieces. So he's getting out damaged at the moment by my Child, who has worse gear, worse set bonus, worse talents, and I just started figuring out how to use them, and has the non-optimal weapon. I'm using Amos bow, which is like 3rd on the list. Even Rust is better than that, okay? And Diluc has Wolf's Gravestone, which is like best in slot. I'm on 3 constellations currently. I'm probably going to try to go for 6. I don't know. Shout out to Sam and Draka. They sent me a bunch of donations last night on the YouTube live stream to try to help me get some of the Child constellations. I matched their donations with my own money. We spent like $1,000 last night, and this is what we ended up with. So if you want to know how expensive it is, there's your answer. So please subscribe so that at a minimum I can see a number going up that isn't my bank account going down. All right, here's another great example. Let's protect the monolith. Let's go into melee mode. I mean, my God, am I right? I mean, look at that. You're telling me that that is not fun? I mean, my God. The other great thing about him is since he's melee form, he is not pushing people back. When you're just sitting there attacking him, you can just DPS him through. Like if I sit here, right, and I'm on Diluc and I hit him, it sends him flying and I have to like shift and chase him down. On this guy, if there's a huge pack of AoE like that was, I can stand in the middle on melee mode and just blow through all of them and they're not all constantly getting knocked back. Or, since it's the same character, I can miss like 5 shots with my bow apparently and try to get him from a long range. So man, I'm telling you, I think everyone is wrong about this guy who's saying that he's garbage. As long as you can aim, which apparently I can't. Kitty, no, that's my water. Can you guys tell I did my hair for you this morning? This is just for the viewers. Oh, Kitty, don't eat my hair. Someone called me a homeless ragamuffin in my last video, so I was triggered. Can I just say, it feels good to have a water character that has a benefit that's more than just doing this. Try him out again. Kapow! And they're dead. Oh, man. really, really, I don't know why, but it's just, am I wrong here? Am I overhyping him? I just feel like he is really, really fun. And not just really fun, but actually good, too. I don't understand. Okay, maybe I do get it. It's the bow. I mean, the bow is probably one of the most disappointing feelings. When you try him in that trial, it really doesn't feel good. You're trying to do the bow, and you're like, look at this, okay? 800 damage. I mean, almost any other character with a bow is going to do more than that, so it really seems like he's a pile of trash. But you gotta switch over to your melee form, man. I mean, that's the whole point of him. Literally, one of his moves is a stance change, and I feel bad that I feel like he's getting kind of rated by people that think he's an archer, and it's just, he's not. I mean, they have the bow to power up his melee form so you can go in with melee, and the bow's just there, you know, to hold you by in between, or, you know, if he's your only bow character or whatever, or they have a bow water character even, because we don't have a long range bow character, so maybe they have to have one of those to add more puzzles into the game later or something, you know? They're also pretty tricky about making Skyward Harp the probability increase, because after further looking, definitely Skyward Harp is by far the best in slot for him. It's not even close. Then you're going to go to Rust, which is actually one of the purple bows on this raid up, which is pretty cool. And then after that, you're looking at like Amos bow, and then you start, you know, kind of diving down into the ones that are, you can, you know, debate the 4th, 5th, and 6th slots. So if you're thinking about pulling for Skyward Harp and you really like, you know, Childe or Child, however people are pronouncing them, maybe give it a shot. I mean, I'm going to give it one shot on here, one time, no whammies, just to show you guys in solidarity. Well, you know what? Okay, we'll do 2 times no whammies, just in solidarity to show you guys I'm in it with you, and that's 50,000 experience. That's useless. Also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to you guys, the viewers. This week has literally been my largest week on YouTube ever, period. Hands down. We gained 1,500 subs in 3 days, which is nuts for me. It took me over a year and a half to get 50,000 subs. So thank you everyone so much. I mean, the sub count's the one thing I really, you know how all the YouTubers care about something, right? Like, smash, bell, whatever. I just want 100,000 subs, and I want it so I can have that stupid silver plaque on the wall so that I can feel like, you know, I hit my goal in life. That's, you call it stupid, you can call it whatever you want, that's my goal in life. I really just want the plaque. I always have, and I just want to say thank you to you guys, because we've had thousands of people showing up on the live stream. I'm pulling like $500 a day for you guys on the live streams. It's tons of fun, and the live streams are on YouTube, so literally, just being a subscriber with the bell or whatever, that will show you my live streams. That's how you can see them. So again, thanks everybody. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video.